Hello everyone, welcome back to, I almost said the wrong thing. Welcome to another week of the build competitions, weekly build competition. Sorry, my brain has been fried. It's been like over 100 degrees every day for the past almost week now. So yeah, I am a little bit fried. As you could probably already know, the theme is, what was the theme actually? Pier. So, Stardew Valley Pier, right? I think. No, Ocean Pier. Sorry. Anyway, let me just grab a bunch of people's heads. And yeah, we're gonna just skip over mine for now. I'll explain the insanity that is later. But first things first, mining chickens. Pier, which is a very stunning, well done backdrop with a very well done harbor. I guess you could say it's a pier. Piers are more so along the shoreline than out to sea. This is more like, I guess it could be considered part of a pier. It's like part of a pier where the boats come in. But generally, piers are more coastal and usually have things along them. At least that's what I think they are, maybe. Anyway, here's Panda Bub's 104s, which is a very lovely, pure area. More naturalistic of a pier with a dock. That's what it's called. It's a dock, not a harbor. Well, I probably could be. It's big enough it might be a harbor. And yes, there are a lot of technical names, and no, I don't know why I know so many of them. Nothing inside the house, but it has a glass floor, which is interesting. An interesting choice, implying that they might have been planning something for it? I don't know. I'll have to ask them now. I'm deathly curious. Let's go ahead and switch that out. And here we have Luca IG, who didn't get to finish, sadly. But it's a lovely pier. And this one is more of a pier. Like, it has a thing sticking out, but this is not someplace to... Yeah. I guess a pier is a ocean... I think a pier is actually just like an ocean-based walkway, essentially. More so for public use, generally. So this is more so along the lines of a pier. And speaking of being along the lines of a pier, we have McDonald's, who actually... This is actually quite a lovely pier, even though it's made of dirt. And will be washed away by the morrow. Probably before that. I believe there is a sign over here. Mag left him here. Nice. So yeah, very lovely. Next we have... Okay, let's see how I pronounce it today. Hickwoodens, I think that's right. Hickwoodin? Yeah, Hickwoodin's build. Which, yeah. I mean, there is a boat here implying that it might be more of a harbor, but... Oh, wait, actually, up here feels more pier-like. A bit high up for a pier, but... probably... It does feel like a pier. This feels very much like a pier. Why am I judging these? I'm not supposed to judge. I'm supposed to review. I'm not a judge. Sinichu, who has... Oh, this is a very difficult pier to get onto. But, yeah, it is a pier. There's no other function about it. You go out, you look out at the ocean. I guess it could be, I think, a fishing dock is what they're called. Or fishing pier, I think it's called. Where it goes out into the deeper ocean and you can catch fish farther out. without having a boat. Okay. Next we have, okay, this is a fun one. Pay to Payton in knit 5525. Nailed it. And yeah, that is a pier. A fairly tall pier, but it is a pier. I guess they're expecting some viciously high tide, but if that's the case, I feel sorry for the beachgoers. Ah. Anyway, next we have Yugimi, who made this. They have this very lovely boat. And yeah, I forgot to mention the boats because I've been more focused on the piers. And yeah, this is, assuming this is a one-man vessel, which very nicely done for a one-man vessel. Yeah, this would be pretty reasonably sized for it's a very tall pier, but I'm guessing this size is acting more like a place for small vessels to get through, although I wouldn't recommend trying. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next person. State champions. Who built, this is like, Wind Waker wind breezing past. Is this like a Wind Waker structure? I don't think it is. Okay, I think I'm just associating that with Wind Waker automatically for no reason. Though it is where I know that kind of stylized wind from. And it looks like a covered bridge, but it's for a pier. That's, it's very interesting, structurally. But, not much to actually... I mean, this is very well designed, like, very well architecture. Just not as, overly detailed as some of the other builds are. But that's okay. It's good. It's just, not as colorful, I guess. Also, I have a splitting headache, so I am a bit... That's probably why I've been so harsh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go over the winners. I'll do it. No, let's go over the winners first, then I'll go over my, monstrosity. Okay. Let me just... Oh, right. Alright, I got them. For third place, you could probably just look at my inventory and tell. But in third place, we have, Yugumi, with their very tall pier. In second place, we have, Luca IG, who had a very lovely, relatively shorter pier, very well designed. And then we have Mining Chicken, which, yeah, I mean, do I even need to say why this one? Yeah. Also, apparently the use of armor stands is frowned upon by other players in this competition. Not by the staff, but, you know, other players, yeah. Admittedly, yeah, I can see why. 'Cause armor stands are, like, VIP plus, I believe. So you do have to have rank. You could also get grade for it, I believe. Anyway, that stuff aside, let's go over to my build and explain what on earth happened here. My secondary theme, if it was not obvious enough, because it is totally obvious from looking at this. Wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man. How did I pick it? I was listening to Spasmatic Polka and it came to mind. Also, there is this, yeah. I did have original plan for a very beautiful, well done pier, but Minecraft crashed and was having a lot of trouble, and I was just furious and just did a rushed, terrible job. And yeah, well, I felt kind of bad for getting that terrible, so I put a little extra work in the tube men, which I regret because they look like nightmare creatures. I added blush to try to make them less nightmarish, and it helped, but they're still nightmare creatures. Also, lore-wise, this one touched a sharp rock and is deflating, sadly. I decided that last minute to make one that was deflated and sad. Anyway, so yeah, that's my build and why I did it. If we just go down here, you can see it's not very exciting. And yeah, structurally this pier is awful. It's like, yeah, I would not want to be on this pier ever. Also, one last thing. I did add something to the last plot. I don't know if anyone else has. Let's check and see. I think it's obvious what I added, but yeah, no one else added anything. I don't know if people are knowing about this plot. Wait, was this here before? Those holes? Probably. But yeah, I made a wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man. Naruto running, I believe? Because why not? Anyway, I think that will do it for today. I've covered everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, see ya! Okay, now that I've mentioned it, I think these ducks are new.